What's up, everyone? I am Njpw Wrestling, and we don't do a whole lot of live behind-the-scenes stuff here on the channel. We are checking out WWE 2K22, and I wanted to do a little channel update of what will be going on, and what my plans are, and what my plans were moving into the new game. I was planning some stuff for 2K22, and this is not my first time logging into the game. I've gone in now twice and just kind of checked out some stuff. I just got the online server working. I had some problems there. I know some other people did as well. I did the pack and got everything going and whatever, and I checked out GM mode because you know, that's the new mode this year. That's, I'm sure, a lot of people are going to be doing GM mode, and that's where the problems come in. But let's talk about what's going on the channel right now. We have ECW Project. I have recorded way ahead. That will be wrapping up this year. ECW will come to a close, not to spoil everything, but it will end at episode 100. And you know, ECW Hardcore TV is always the 51.5, or the half episodes. ECW Hardcore TV will come to an end in the next few months. That will come off, and we will just have ECW on USA each and every Thursday. Still have pay-per-views, still have some fan cams, stuff like that. And it will end at the November to Remember. And I mean, you just got to watch the ride for that, and it will continue. So please check out ECW Project. And also, we have the retro programming going on. I'm still going to be using WWE 2K19 for that. The server is down, so that is the end of the server. So thank God I got in there, and I tried to do my best. I did some last minute, picking up some guys and stuff like that, because the retro programming, I don't do commentary for the retro WCW and retro WWF. Those are just matches and they're house shows, so they're just, you can check them out and watch them. Retro SSW, I've not recorded the whole year. That'll be, it's like once a month. The summer months, there will be a tour and stuff like that. I try to do commentary as best that I can when I do the WWE. I try to do commentary on those shows, at least the SSW retros. We're basically pumping out all of 1992 here in 2022. And then, so I have those all recorded, and then I was like, boom, I got a new game. We're going to have a whole bunch of new content. So I've recorded old stuff, and it's ready to go. It'll be dropping on the channel every week. I try to do retros every Wednesday. Hardcore TV on Tuesday, ECW Project on Thursday, plus some fan cams thrown in there and some pay-per-views on the weekends. Current day SSW, that is part of the plan. That will be making a return. World Heavyweight Champion Kenny Omega, and we're going to go on with that. We'll get into that, I'm sure, soon. There might even be like a little update video, kind of show you where you're at. Winter War's wrapped up. My plan was to have a big show maybe at the end of March, because I knew I had to put rosters together and stuff like that. I primarily use WWE 2K20, the piece of crap game, for that, and I have gone ahead and got rid of WWE 2K20 and just erased everything, and I'm like, I'm done with that game. I'll never play it again. I'm going to be using 2K22. So that was one of the programs that would be going on, and I wasn't going to ever have, I don't think, a weekly SSW show with current talent, and there's so much available talent that are not in WWE. SSW is primarily a modern-day NWA to me. Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, which has now been purchased by AEW, all that kind of stuff. And there's all these brands and New Japan, and they all work together, and that's kind of what SSW is. So that was the plan. So I checked out GM mode. Let's check it out a little bit. I did, I'm in week 2. this is what one of the new programs was going to be. This was one of my ideas. I had different ideas of, if I do a GM mode, I'm not going to do current day WWE. I haven't even been watching current day WWE, to be honest. I thought maybe I'll watch WrestleMania, which I might. I have Peacock. I watch part of the Royal Rumble. I'm AEW. I'm an AEW guy. That's what I watch. But I thought, what can I do different? Because I'm sure a lot of people are going to do that. And with the draft, all I could think about was the original draft. That's what I wanted to do. That was my idea. I wanted to do the roster when Vince McMahon and Ric Flair drafted. I said, I'm going to draft from that roster pool. And then, in the months after the draft took place, Eddie Guerrero came back, and there were some guys that came back. Batista became a name. I know he was with Devon. They obviously added some guys. I didn't know how it was going to work. I didn't know if I could add them later into being able to be drafted or picked up as free agents or whatever. So I thought I'll just throw them on there and I won't draft them. And that'll kind of like end we'll end the draft, but we'll have a Raw brand, a SmackDown brand, and we'll have kind of a universe mode played through GM mode. And we'll actually start off with a little behind the scenes, check out, my money and different things that are going on, everything that's in GM mode. We'll do a Raw show, we'll do a SmackDown show, and then we'll wrap it up with a little, where we're at after with the ratings and check out that stuff and kind of do a behind the scenes thing to the show. And that'll be like 1 week. Or maybe split it where, you do Raw, then you do SmackDown, whatever it is. But I saw everyone that was playing GM mode, and I thought maybe this isn't a final product. So I wasn't giving up yet on my thought process of that draft pool, and everyone was saying, oh, there's only one championship, and there's no mid-card, and I'm like, what the heck? 3 matches is all you can do, and 2 promos. So I feel like Raw and SmackDown around that time was at least 5 or 6 matches, so I thought, man, that's going to be, these rosters, you're going to have like 30 to 40 guys on a roster, and you're going to have 3 matches. So it kind of threw me for a loop a little bit. I think I still will do a GM mode, same process. I think I'm still going to use the same rosters. You cannot change the arenas. If you check out, here it is. So you start off in a high school gym, and they have the ballroom, and let's see, the Capitol Wrestling Center, the Thunderdome, a big stadium, and a big open stadium are your arenas that you can run. So it's kind of cool, everything like that. I'm not super against all of that, but it sucks that I can't do the old big fist. I can't do what I wanted to do, it just doesn't work. I wanted to do that 2002 arenas and rosters and everything like that. You can pick your own GM, so I thought, boom, you got Ric Flair in there, you got Vince McMahon. We'll put in these rosters, we'll do an actual draft, and then I'll do shows each week and whatever, but I kind of played around with it. The money thing, you only get so much money too. You can do a lot of editing, which I did not on this one that I just kind of played around with. You can actually change everyone's popularity. So my thought process was I'll take it way down so we can have more roster members, because you draft like 6 to 8 people and all your money's gone because there's only 3 freaking matches on the show, so I guess that's enough. But until you get more money to get more superstars. But if I take everyone's popularity down, I'm assuming they cost less money and I can draft more guys. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna have rosters of 30, but oh man, it kind of screwed me up again because I was so excited when WWE 2K20 came out. ECW project came out of nowhere because I just started playing around with the roster because I was kind of wrapping up 2K19, knowing like everything's just going to go to 2K20 anyway. And then 2K20 came out and just was a disaster. And then I ended up starting a new idea of ECW project. And then I thought, maybe I'll do WCW project. That was another thing that I had in mind. So let me know in the comments below. I thought the same thing where, what if Eric Bischoff purchased WCW as planned and WCW lived? That was what my thought process was. And kind of like ECW Project, a little bit of fantasy, a little bit of just continuation of WCW. But I know it was going to look different. And he talked about, you know, going black and then relaunching, and some of his ideas of the New Year's Evil, which that name popped into NXT recently. But I thought, what if I did it under Eric Bischoff and WCW Continued? That was going to be something I thought about doing. Maybe let's throw in a match maybe here while we're kind of hanging out. I'm only going to be on here for a few more. I just wanted to do an update, but we'll get a match going here. Yeah, let's see. Let's just do a battle royal. Why not? 8-man battle royal. Let's see. I did get the. I don't have the NWO pack yet, but I will be getting that one. And I guess we can do some current guys, maybe some guys I haven't seen, or maybe that are a little new to the game. Some of the roster, of course, we got guys on here that are free agents. Swerve Scott right here. Some of these guys that, let's go with, we'll go with some of the guys that have been released that are not in WWE. How about that? There's so many guys, and you kind of knew that was going to happen with the roster, with all the released talent. I'm like, man, there's going to be so many guys that are in this game that are no longer with WWE. It's going to be interesting, but with all the releases, they can't even keep up. Let's see. We'll throw in some guys here. We'll do a little battle royal as I talk to you guys. But you know, I want to know what everyone wants to see. I think I'm still going to go with my GM mode. It's going to take some time to build this, so just continue to support the ECW project and stuff like that for now. And I mean, it's kind of a work in process, obviously. And I am excited to have Cesaro, because he will definitely be a good fit for the SSW, and I definitely will be using him. Jeff Hardy, man, there's so many guys that have been released already. Johnny Gargano, you know, he could easily show back up in WWE. There's nothing there yet, but we'll see. Grand Metalik. Some of the arenas, you know, I've played, I think, 2 matches so far, which the gameplay's nice. Let's see. Well, we got the Thunderdome. Let's check that out. We'll do the Thunderdome. Specials, fast. I'm still kind of learning the bars and the stuff like that too. Edited, created superstars. Edited, created superstars. Select not allowed if you only want to compete against superstars having default settings. Interesting. Okay. I don't even know what that means. So we'll go ahead and throw this match on. You guys can see a little gameplay if you haven't already. I'm sure most of you have already been watching tons of different streams and stuff like that, and checking out, you know, guys' channels and whatever. I do appreciate you checking in and checking out this video and checking out, you know, my little launch video. I'm at like 100 and something subscribers. We got a long ways to go. You know, I'm trying to give you guys what you want, so let me know in the comments below. I don't have a whole lot of interaction a lot of times with you guys. I will say this, from what matches I played and what I've seen on my screen, not just watching other people's videos, the entrances, I mean, look at this thing. It is like, the camera angles, I don't know what it is, what changed, but it looks great. The game does look great. I was also kind of, you know, when I first saw the new camera view, I thought, I don't know how I feel about it. It's actually, it's good. I like it all. It's closer up, brings you right in the ring. It's, you know, look at this video board, you know, that's pretty awesome actually too. The Thunderdome looks pretty cool. I haven't checked out, you know, I know in WWE 2K19 and 20, oh man, yeah, that looks great. When you would create a video, I feel like it would go so damn slow trying to load those videos, and I would try to insert, you know, I obviously do a lot more in ECW Project, And it's like you add on this little like 20-second clip to your show, and it takes me 15 minutes to make the damn video and upload it, and it would crash sometimes, even with 19. So I haven't done that yet. I hope creating a video works a little smoother and faster. I know in general this game downloaded so much faster, and it looks pretty damn great, I will say. And there's some great talent out there that is available. As we're seeing a couple little snippets here of the entrances, I'm cutting them off. I'm about to get going here soon. Here comes Cesaro. I actually played one of the matches with Cesaro. That was pretty awesome. So I guess the first thing you'll probably see will be GM mode. I got a lot of editing to do. A lot of creators are already, putting out some great talent. And building these rosters, it takes time. I think the original draft was, I wanted to say it was like 64 people. And of course, some of the guys are already in the game. I want to give that 2002 look, though, and I guess we're just going to play with the new arenas. I'm still going to go with my idea. It just probably won't be full rosters of 30 guys on each roster. It'll kind of be a little slimmed down because there's only 3 matches on a show. And I'm kind of, I'll play around with GM mode and maybe continue with the one I kind of drafted and play some weeks to get used to it. It's kind of weird, though, the 50-week thing, or it's like 15 weeks or 50 weeks or whatever it is, and I'm like, 50 weeks, not even a year. It's kind of weird. It also doesn't go with the timeline. The draft took place after WrestleMania, and I think they had Backlash, and then like the draft, and I'm not going to be able to customize the pay-per-views and arenas, so that kind of plays weird. I thought maybe I'll just do universe mode with, a different, the rosters from 2002, but my own Raw and SmackDown, maybe the way I would have did the draft. That's not out of the question. That could still be a thing here on the channel. But I think I will focus on universe mode with just the SSW, and then maybe even drop some like AEW like house shows, and some of those brands are, Impact, NWA, whatever it may be. Or maybe just go all in on SSW for, the time being here on WWE 2K22. I know there's going to be some updates. I highly doubt that they're just going to add on more matches or titles to GM mode. That could be a thing. That could be a patch at some point, a big one later down the road. I don't see it going that way. It's so, I guess at least there is the Raw and SmackDown brand. It's not like my plan was to do AEW and, Ring of Honor and we're doing a draft. Like, that's not the way I was going. So the entrances all look great. And I think is that the last guy to come in? Yep, here we go. So you got real videos on the Thunderdome there behind you. Some cool gameplay here. I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction. I got to make a pick, right? We got to make a pick. I'll pick, I got to go with Braun Strowman here in a Battle Royal. So we'll see how Braun does. There's tons and tons of live streams. There's tons of different stuff. A lot of guys do these great universe modes. So check out their channels. The creation suites, I haven't got in there yet myself. I'm sure I will. A lot of times, we're early on, and we'll see some creations, and sometimes I'm not a great creator, but I will take guys and tweak them, and I don't really work on faces a lot. I'll kind of take a guy with a face scan, and I will change the tires and stuff like that. So hopefully it doesn't take long to make that roster. It's a lot more difficult. If I was doing, USWA 1992, a lot of those guys are not going to be available to be picked up. Those take time to put those kind of rosters together, some of the old school guys, because I rely on a lot of creators to get that stuff. So, and bases and stuff like that. There goes Jeff Hardy. So with doing a 2002, I think most of those guys will kind of come available. You know, you already got the Stone Cold, you got the Rock, you got a Hogan, you got guys that are already in the game. So you got to start already. And there's even, you know, so that will help out. And I think that's why I kind of went with that route. And I thought I could get something going pretty quick because I want to get content out there with the new game. And like I said, I've recorded ECW Project. I'm actually done. I'm done recording. 100 episodes. It's all done. And it's just waiting to go. And it will just keep going. So will the retro programming. I think I still have some SSW to play, so I still have 19. But I got to do commentary on those, so I have not finished those. I got some editing to do still on the ECW project, but other than that, we're all set to go. Look at that, Braun goes down. He's still in there, my pick in this matchup. I also, you know, for the GM mode, I was going two different ways. You know, it's always, everyone I think obviously wants commentary on the shows. So for me, it's just some of the time constraint. I do record live and do it, but you know, with my household, I can't just come on anytime and be recording shows. That's just not logical. So with that being said, I thought maybe I'll leave the commentary here on the game, as I do right now. Cesaro hangs on after the super. I thought that was it for sure. I will say, so I turned blood on, and in one of my matches, I was like, oh, there's blood. You know, you see the red pop on the screen. And Braun Strowman right now is busted open. And it's not the full head gushing down blood. He's got a little gash on the side of his head, so I like the blood. It's actually, you know, definitely different. I don't know how bloody you can get. I'm sure we'll be finding out soon. Oh, a super kick there, and there goes Gargano. So I like the blood like that. You know, it's like hard ways. Cesaro caught him there. Swerve. Oh no, dropped him on the ropes. Thought he was going to throw him out. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward. Everyone in this match can show up on the SSW. That's definitely going to be awesome. Especially Cesaro. I think, you know, Cesaro's been one of my favorites for a long time. I don't know what WWE was doing with that one. I think for years, I mean, Cesaro to me could have easily been a world heavyweight champion. I understand the promo stuff and everything. Even when he got paired with Heyman, you know, I don't know if anyone ever listens to the Sala Monster Sounds Off his podcast. I check it out pretty much every week. Shout out to him. And he talked about Cesaro and Heyman and Brock then coming back and having that match with Brock and Cesaro, and it would have been awesome. And how did that just not happen? And Cesaro could have been made a star. Okay, now look at the blood on Strowman. So he was bleeding. If we can get another shot, hopefully, of his face. Yeah, there we go. Now his forehead is bleeding. So it's from the side. Now it's coming down the head. So the blood is awesome. He's got like two cuts going. Top of the forehead and the side. I definitely like that. And a simulated battle royal. This matchup is still going on. We're at a decent time here for a 8-man battle royal.
This far into the match, Braun can't be feeling too steady on his feet.
Grand Metalik going up. Oh my goodness. Dropping down on Isaiah Surf's squad. I feel like everybody's just like out. Yeah, he's stunned. I definitely still got to play some matches because I thought, man, if I jump right into... Oh, there goes Cesaro. I have to change it to Grand Metalik at this point. I definitely have to, get the controls, because it's like, if I'm going to jump into recording some matches, I like things to go the way they are. You cannot pick in GM mode a winner. You have to just book the match, and we'll see how that goes, because, you get the old Grand Metalik dropping out John Cena and beating him. And, or who your championship matches and stuff like that, so you can't really control how it's going to go unless you play the matches. And it might take me a little time to get used to playing some of the matches, so I don't want to just have some garbage matches and me trying to figure it out. I'll definitely play around with the game quite a bit, do a bunch of matches, probably just with the roster, the current day roster, and then as I build my rosters and stuff like that. And I'm still playing on WWE 2K22, as I said, when I have time. I might even record an SSW retro here tonight. Man, Strowman bleeding everywhere now. And I think, the two smallest guys in the match, and it's Strowman, and he's still going at it here. No, I love the backwards chokeslam. That's an awesome one. Even Strowman, man, he was so over in WWE. He's not the greatest wrestler of all time. I think he rubbed guys the wrong way, everything like that. But, man, he was so over. He had weeks there where it's like, dude, push this guy, get him the title. He lost to, Brock, and it just... I don't know what happened. It just seems so... They made him such a star, and he was even, still in big profile matches when he left. It's like, what is going on? There's definitely some guys that'll show up in SSW, and I don't even know if Braun, it's like the old Eric Redbeard. I just saw him show up in AEW. He was at the Revolution and everything. He's not some great talent, but he is a big-ass monster, but... doesn't really fit that style of the AEW, but I think in SSW there's a spot for some of these guys. See, he's got to throw him out here, right? These guys are all, if anyone would just try to throw anyone out, I feel like that would be it. Oh my goodness. Drops him down. Yeah, the only thing that's been throwing me off is the grappling. I feel like I'm striking and striking. Every time I try to grapple, I'm like throwing the guy. I keep throwing him into the ropes or whatever. I'm having a hard time figuring that one out exactly. I feel like no one's even trying to eliminate anyone. They're just going at it here. There's the power slam. He's stunned, so it's like pick him up and throw him out, but instead he's going to Grand Metalik, who takes him down. I'm sure there's been tons of glitches and shutdowns. I have not had any yet where I've had any problems with the game, other than I could not get on the online server, so I was like, man, I can't even do anything all of yesterday. Today was actually, this morning was the first time I just turned on the game and got to community creations and the online. I could download all the unlockables and everything that I purchased. Man, God, these guys are just finisher after finisher. But it's a battle royal, people. The gameplay is smooth. It looks nice. 2K20. Damn, that was a terrible game. That was rough. I had really given up a lot of hope with 2K. All right, here we go. Is he going to throw him out? Yep. Picks him up. Oh, man. Just throws him out. So now we're down to 2. Either man has a finisher, so... Now he's got a finisher. So the bottom bar is the finisher. Strowman uses a finisher. I still don't exactly know. They got this. I know there's the stun meter. I gotta check out the meters there on the bottom. That's what I'm checking out right now.
His opponent before potential elimination.
And he chooses to let go of the hold.
But just the amount of time he was in that submission could be very significant.
Well, thanks for checking out the stream. I know, guys, we're going live, you know, instantly and everything like that. And I watched a couple live streams. You know, Vince McSham's one of my favorites. I was checking out his stuff, and he was doing some creation stuff. I look forward to see what everyone's going to be doing. I'm looking forward to some creations. Oh, this is going to be it? Nope, Strowman right back in. I picked Strowman to win it, and I did not think it would be down to him and Grand Metalik, but that's where we're at. Oh, here we go. Drops him down. I think that was a signature move. That's got to be it for Grand Metalik. Here we go. He's gonna toss him. Nope. Fights it off. I always worry about certain things they're going to put in and take out of the game, and I will say I'm glad. I know you can change controls in a match. You know, who you're controlling. So sometimes I do that where I play, you know, parts of the match with both guys. Oh my goodness, Grand Metalik wins it. I think we will see Grand Metalik in the SSW very soon. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream, guys. Be checking out the channel. Retro programming today. ECW Project tomorrow. We got a pay-per-view ECW this weekend. Let's check this out. Some of the highlight reels. I mean, there was tons of finishers in this match. Not sure what that one was. There was another finisher. And there you have it. All right, guys, I will catch you down the line. Let me know what you want to see. If you want to see something different, or if you like the ideas I have for GM mode and stuff like that, and I will catch you down the road.